you kidding me? It's still beeping. Get it. Too close to it.
Revelio.
So there's a lot of stuff outside, but most of it is locked right now. So yeah, let's. Oh, I used my Enduras. I guess we'll just use the focus one. Oh, of course, it's one of those things.
Confringo. Levioso. Potato.
Nice. Well, we have to go back to Hogsmeade and grab an Endurance potion because I forgot that I used it in battle. Hogsmeade, Hogsmeade. So.
Excellent. Stupefy.
And then. Shit. Come on. Fuck. Why isn't it working? Am I not on it?
Finance all finished.
There we go. Oh shit.
Potato. Confringo.
Wasn't fast enough.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, okay. Alright, now we can attend both of those classes. So we will do that.
How wonderful.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
What happened?
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Almost comical.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did, and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Staff is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the...
For them.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Revelio.
Thought there was something to scan it.
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you.
Sounds like you're trying to convince yourself.
You. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
The way my children play at human, I sometimes hope they all turn out to be squid, so they're chasing animals.
Get. Yeah, I like her hair when it's down. Go with the down look. Interesting. I'll probably just go with that first one, at least for now. Oh, this is what's her name's hair. That made took the sadness emotion away. Talking to Merlin. Change even stuff. I do like a color. Or what a Hufflepuff choose. Probably just do brown or blonde. This one's not bad. I get do blonde for a little bit. Let's change the eyebrows. Just the color. To make them not too dark. Yeah, might work. I just don't know, cause I don't want to. I'm not gonna come off like as saying this in any bad way, but I'm not a blonde, so choosing blonde hair in video games is like challenging for me. I'm just so used to the dark gen. So let's just not do the blonde. Let's do that. Do this one. Oh shit.
You take care now, and I shall.
And then meet me in my classroom to learn Diffindo, the severing
I
charm.
look like
It's typically
Louis
used
the
to
14th
cut an
on
object,
Versailles.
but can be a powerful weapon
Bag.
when needed.
The jacket
How would you like to
and the
learn
hair.
the knockback jigs flipendo?
It's literally
Once
Louis.
you've completed the necessary tasks,
Oh,
come and
that's
find
so
me in
funny.
the greenhouse.
Maybe I forgot. Let's just go to the location and find out, because I know it's in the...
A map. I wonder where it leads.
Revelio.
These candles... This love letter thing. It's up. Pastry. It's as much as you enjoy a good mystery. See you soon, I hope. To see like candles.
Lumos.
Maybe I'm supposed to come in the nighttime to try that. Yep, they are.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
Scandals. Super. It's a few of them. Let's keep doing that.
Lumos.
Sorry, but like I
Lumos.
need all of the ingredients that I can find. So I'll have to keep wasting my money away at Hogsmeade.
Treasure must be nearby. I
Here.
suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem romantic to some.
I think it's romantic. Look how cute this little area is. And then the adorable table set. Sit down, get a view of the bridge and the water. You can see animals around. It's in the tall trees. It's like, this is a cute little area. I would definitely have a tick. But I'm also kind of crazy.
Treasure hunting suits me.
It's probably not for everybody. It's true.
Mind I beseech you for some
Should be
assistance?
early.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my
hell
father's
is that in the
wishes
water?
and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Sounds kind of sketchy
Years
actually,
ago,
but
my
hey,
grandfather, who fancied
into it with a
himself
positive
quite the
attitude.
astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You
Okay.
seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing
out.
ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses.
game can't decide how
Fascinating
tall I am.
device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now.
Yes,
Still,
I know, I'm not
we'd
really
love to
paying
have it
attention.
returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe.
Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
There's a few locations. Here we go. This is the last one.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Cool, I got a mask. Oh hey! It's funny, I ended up right where I did that last mission.
Handy resource indeed.
Revelio.
place is like.
Revelio.
Oh, it's the cave. Generations ago.
This isn't the ballet, you know. Oh God!
Oh. Talk to.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldritch Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Aura. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience, but you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died. So I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Aw, Peeves.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Everything is beneath Hogwarts.
This looks promising.
That was cool. Walks like an old man.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
His wife. Speak to Rectum.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
I see you.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, but not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast particular powers. Well done.
I already did this. Oh.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Must be something here. Ramrock said so. Ready to fight!
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do.
I will draw blood. I'll snap that wand. Ready for the next. I will make you pay. Let's get back. I won't.
What? I literally clicked triangle.
You don't know who you're playing with.
Revelio.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside.
Hold on, I'm going to collect. Talk about some. Let's head inside. It's a rush.
Revelio.
It's everything.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Oh.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
This is kind of cool.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Pictures.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Damn.
Revelio.
What's in there?
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. I should investigate.
That's what I'm doing.
In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Must have done something. Let's have a look around. Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio.
Is this the way I just came?
Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
I guess. Oh. Why can't I like look around? Because I'm focusing on that person? I should still be able to look around. noticed that before. Unless it was like just a glitch, but that was weird.
These look familiar.
Down here, so have me come down here then.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh.
Was it Accio I used before? Should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues.
Wow, I have nothing. That's hilarious. I still only have 2 combat spells.
Making this easy on me. Revelio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
There's nothing to pull over here.
Revelio. Revelio. seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway?
The bridge.
Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when we move in and out of the archway.
It's just one little chest. Complete victim's trial.
I'll never get used to these floors.
I think they're dope. It's actually kind of funny, like, the timing, because